I got a bus pass,
A what?
and I'ma get it on the bus, and I'ma hit it 12:30, tryna make it home for lunch, and I'ma swipe it, and I'ma gonna risk a part, and they gon' throw me off the bus, and I'ma hit the ground hard, swipe it, and I'ma hit the ground hard,
I'ma
swipe it, and I'ma hit the ground hard,
I'ma
swipe it, and I'ma hit the ground hard, and I'ma gonna risk a part, and I'ma hit the ground hard.
So it would be, or at least I feel like it would be remiss of me if I didn't mention R.I.P. Kobe in the beginning of this episode. Kobe Bryant was a staple when I was growing up in the NBA. In the same way that the generation before me had Michael Jordan, the same way the generation before that had Magic Johnson, Kobe was kind of like our guy. So R.I.P. Kobe. So sad. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bruce Rants. That's Bruce Rants episode Moi Tam. Moi Tam is Vietnamese for 18. Vietnamese. This channel is now 18 episodes old and it's about time it made me some money. So run the views up and the shares and the likes and the subscribes. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, please, please, please. This week's episode is about the bus. Now, this week's episode was going to be about public transportation, but then I realized my disdain is only for the bus. It's not for public transportation as a whole. The train and whatever else is there, I like y'all. We get along well. The bus though. And for me, my disdain for the bus just stems all the way back to elementary school, because when I was in elementary school, I never really understood the bus dynamics. Rosa Parks did all of this work to get black people the right to sit wherever they wanted to. Turmoil, prison time. And for some reason in my school, the back of the bus was still the coolest place to sit. Now you can't tell me black people don't make everything cool. And I think it was because it was the farthest away from the bus driver, so you could just do whatever you wanted to do and the bus driver would not be able to see you. For example, in high school, we had this girl who just loved to flash boys on the bus. I mean, just bing, pop them titties out. Just daddy issues rampant, like 3 times a bus ride. Bing, my father doesn't pay child support. Bing, my dad went to get milk and never came back. And the dudes on the bus were just like, yeah, tell me again how he's never been a track mate. After grade school, I grew up though. Transition to the big boy bus. Public transportation. I remember the first time I got on the public bus, someone threw up in the back and it dripped all the way to the front. Like it was just Rosa Parks for vomit, but that needed to stay in the back. You don't need rights. It smelled like someone had chugged hot dog water. I had to lift my feet while the bus was bumping around. In fact, that was virtually my first Disney ride. Smells, sounds, feels, it was a full 4D experience. 1 out of 10 though. The other thing I noticed though is that people are not very accommodating. Like, why don't people move to the inside when you come to sit down? Like, why is Buddy's throw up the only thing on the bus that's sliding over? Don't you know that the window seat is a treasured commodity in the community travel world? There's a natural vibrating pillow, known as the window. There's a wonderful viewfinder, known as the window. And then there's an airflow and natural light filter, which I think is called the window. So how come every time I get on the bus, it's a dude sitting on the outside seat with his imaginary friend sunbathing while taking a shaky nap? And it wouldn't be an issue if the bus drivers would just wait for you to get settled before they drove off. Now I'm on the bus like this, like that one Lil' Kim meme. What is this, drunken love? I gotta surfboard my way to my destination? Standing on the bus while it's moving is a whole core and thigh workout. Y'all out here paying like $100 to stand on Bosu balls, but the Busu ball is like $1 per ride. Bus drivers must just use me standing as a cue to drive off, because they even drive off when I'm standing at the bus stop. I have had more than one bus driver see me at the bus stop and just keep going. That's just wild, but I can't blame them, because I understand why they're rude. Underpaid, disrespected, throw up coming up trying to ask them when the next stop is. You know how you put your hand up to let the bus driver know to pick you up from the stop? If I'm making $22K a year, I'm high-fiving your ass and driving by. If I can't be happy, none of you can. And then when I do finally get on the bus, I just have anxiety. My greatest fear is having my swipe not work. I mean, could you imagine?
I'm gonna swipe my card, it's not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna swipe my card, it's not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna swipe my card.
Hey, my guy, you swiping or not? Yeah. Your method of currency has been rejected from the system. What shall we do with you? Just put money on this thing.
Make him eat his teeth, man. The teeth.
No, we don't. The teeth eating is not. Yes, your gnashers shall be taken from you, and without milk. See, the teeth eating isn't necessary. I can swipe it again. It works. I promise, it works.
Take the teeth from his mouth, make him eat it, no milk, vitamin D, rip them out.
Right, because I don't even like milk. Milk actually, if you wanted me to eat my teeth, the milk would help. You know the vitamin D
He's
in
gonna
milk
gum everything to death. Gums, that's it. No Trident, no spearmint, gums.
Take you into the depths of cereal eating with your gums. You will be forced to eat oatmeal every day. No peace. Let me swipe it again. It's gonna work at some point. No sanctity, no nothing, no milk.
You ever seen your gums with no teeth? You're gonna be like a 90-year-old banana eater.
No, it's gonna work. I don't need to.
You have defiled the sanctity of this bus with your inappropriate courtesy. I will.
The dentist be putting the water in your mouth and trying to talk to you while he has your hands in your mouth. Look, I just need. Look, can I please just get on the bus? You know, but then one day it actually happened.
I'm gonna swipe my card. It's not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna swipe my card. It's not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna swipe my card.
Hey, my guy, you swiping or not? Yeah. I just put money on this thing. Shut up and sit your ass down. Right. Now, I'm not sure if the Greyhound counts as public transportation, but it's a bus, so we gonna have to talk about it now. Come here, Greyhound. We need to have a chat. So I was on the Greyhound recently going to attend a hackathon. I get on the bus, and my senses are just assaulted. The bus smelled like someone smoked a Huggy and then farted out the end piece of a loaf of bread. And it was loud. The guy behind me was a blood. I knew he was a blood because he wouldn't say words with C in it. Only B's. Burial, bacon back B and boo. The guy falls asleep and has this loud grisly snore, like he's just so mad Goldilocks didn't pick his porridge. But then as I was sitting there, sadness began to overwhelm me. Because of this man's affiliation, he can't even get a CPAP machine from the store. C's? Ugh, I've never been so against gangs in my life. As I'm thinking about how to end gang violence so that little bear behind me can get the help he needs for his snore, guy in front of me turns around and tells me, hey man, I just got out of prison. I spilled my beer on the floor. I'm sorry. I respond, thank you sir, but I already knew. You smell like a prison fight and a Corona. And I'm not talking about the virus. Vato then proceeds to play music as loud as possible from his phone. You get your wrists out of handcuffs and then immediately begin to misuse your hands. And by the way, it was aggressive West Coast music. Like, I shot my friend for fun and he shot me back. Music sounded like a prison riot. It was at this moment, just for some reason, out of curiosity, I decided to look down and see my bag just covered in beer. My bag with all of my stuff in it, clothes included. 2 songs in, Buddy falls asleep. I guess that after however many years of prison, the only thing that puts him out are noises of criminals and unknown substances on the floor. And what happened to me, you might ask? I got to smell like a drunken felon for the rest of the day. Hurrah. The bus just isn't for me, you know, I'm an Uber guy. I like the predictability. I like to get on, know exactly where I'm going, know exactly what's gonna happen. The bus can just be too unpredictable. Hey, buddy. Hey. You can't stand there. That's where Bruce the Poet stands. Who? How long you been on this bus? Shh. He's about to start. I want to see this bus crash. What kind of shit is this? I want to feel the life sucked from me. The bus goes crunch more, and we go lifeless. Who is we? You and me. No. And him makes 3. He means me. Y'all crazy. I want to excuse myself from the bounds of my skin. Bones cracking, flailing, sailing So you know how when you pull the cord thing on the bus, it's supposed to request to stop? I'm pulling it, ain't nothing happening.
Paling in comparison to how I cut the brakes on the bus.
Okay, that's why. So you can feel his pain. I don't have brakes in my car either. That's why I ride the bus. So does the bus driver know we're barreling towards our demise, or am I the only one?
And that man is not but a driver taking us on our highway to hell.
I've had enough of you, Music Soul Child. So I don't know if you know, but there's a psycho in the back of the bus who's playing smooth jazz as he does spoken word because he just cut the brakes on the bus, and we all finna just go crashing to our untimely death.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what you finna do about it?
Buddy, I make $5 an hour. I showed him how to do it. And sometimes to get a break, you need to be shown the breaks.
He's got such a way with words. Hey buddy, just open the door. I'm gonna tuck and roll. I seen Fast and Furious, Jackie Chan. I could take a guess on how to.
Nope. You get hurt, I get fired.
That is the thing that's getting you fired?
We will make it through the fire.
I don't know why you slashed the tires. Look, bus driver, can you just open the door? I swear to everything that is holy, I will just grab the wheel.
Bro, we been stopped.
Huh?
We stopped. He does this once a month. I let off the gas until the bus slows down, and we stop. Swear I should have stuck the strip in, bro. That's all I have to say on this day. I will stop by another day. Bruce the Poet. I bid thee adieu.
He's so good. So good. I can't wait for next month.
I got pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. See both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like